I didn't die.
He's lost a lot of weight and he's great there. Weight here?
No, this is Greg Stevens, the one that passed away, right?
Yeah, very well could be. Yes, his partner. Okay, I'm sorry. Yes.
Do you remember who he was?
Yes, I do.
The organizer of
Yes, I know that. Get me in the throat.
Yeah, well, we're here now.
I'm here now.
Very wonderful.
Oh, what is it? Yeah.
Town of Woodstock, right?
I put it in,
Would you like to? When we open. Public discussion.
I know. Really pushing into my personal hand.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
Come around this way, Laura.
Bag over here. Thank you. We'll be smacking people with it on Saturday.
I call the special meeting of the Woodstock Town Board for the purpose of budget hearing continuation to order. Jackie, do you have the legal notice?
I do.
If you would be so kind as to read it.
At a meeting held on October 18th, 2022, the Woodstock Town Board resolved to schedule a public hearing for the 2023 budget for November 10th, 2022 at 7 p.m. at the town offices, 45 Como Drive, Woodstock, New York. The resolution was, or the public hearing well underneath JC, whoever Jeff Collins says is working now.
Can you hear us now, Melanie?
Yes.
Okay.
And we heard her.
Anyone online who hadn't spoke at the last public hearing want to address the board?
There was somebody actually here.
Okay, nobody there? Okay, sir, just state your name for the record.
My name is Leslie Gerber. I live in Woodstock.
Hello, Leslie.
I just want to speak for about 1 minute in favor of increasing the budget for senior recreation. The teachers in senior recreation have not received a raise for a very long. I am one of the happy participants in the senior rec. I have gained a tremendous amount by being able to attend the young classes on Fridays. I think the teachers deserve a raise, and I've been very much benefited by this class.
Thank you. Anyone else want another minute? Hey,
Yes. Lynn Anderson, Chair of the Junior Recreation Committee. I sent an email to all of you today proposing that we increase the hefty fees for the classes to help offset or to gather more, to gain more revenue to fund. I know it can't be directly earmarked, but goes into the general fund and goes to our program. I've got 3 members of the committee, 5 on board, and I don't know about the other 2. Several people have actually approached me to participate, saying, you know, why don't we pay more? Again, we're talking about $1 to $2, and perhaps 5 for out of town people. It would easily, if you're getting 7,500 now, you would get probably 1,500. I mean 15,000. And attendance is beginning to pick up. People are. For a while, we were just kind of operating under the radar because we didn't want big classes. I'm beginning to publicize things a little bit more. People are beginning to, whether it's justified or not, feel more comfortable being in public. So we are getting a bit of a step up in participation, I think, over the last month or so. So I think we could probably project even more than 15,000 in revenue if you did raise the fees.
okay. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ada Frank. I spoke at last meeting. I agree with everything that Eddie had talked about, but then was brought about a slight raise in class fees. Frankly, at the end of the last meeting, I was insulted, and many of us were insulted about a $4 raise after 15 years for the work that we're doing. And to cut classes as a solution. I found that extremely insulting. So I hope to see a better resolution, and I definitely think it's possible.
Okay, thank you. All right, I'm gonna recess the, oh, sorry, Mike.
I spoke at the last meeting and I got home and realized that I qualified for the senior program. And so I would like to
Give it a try.
also add my support for their raises, richly deserved. I draw the board's attention to Bennett's handout, particularly page 3, where he very clearly, and I'd like to add, maybe for the first time ever in the 20 some odd years I've been coming to town board meetings, a coherent, understandable, very clear description of projected revenue, decreases in spending, and increases in spending. And it should be noted by the board that what Bennett is proposing, and I'm only seeing this for the first time now, what he's proposing is actually saving us money at the same time that we fund the volunteer committees and give the raises to the senior program teachers. It's a win-win-win, as they say, and I would urge the board to adopt Bennett's proposal and we can all walk out of here with slightly lower taxes and funding for all of the volunteer programs that we all work so hard to maintain here in Woodstock. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm gonna bring it back up to the town board. So I have a resolution. I'm gonna read through it and we can discuss it, and we can discuss Bennett's if the majority want to. So whereas on November 1st, 2022, the Woodstock Town Board adopted the preliminary 2023 budget. And whereas providing for proper notice scheduled public hearing on November 10th at 7 p.m. at Como offices at 45 Como Drive. Whereas a public hearing was open at the time and place of proper notice, and whereas comments and questions from the public were duly entertained. Whereas the proposed 2023 budget levy falls within the limits of New York State tax cap law and therefore does not require special legislation for its adoption. Therefore, be it resolved to close the public hearing and be further resolved to amend the 2023 general fund budget as follows. Increase line A01120 by $5,000 to $325,000. Increase line A01521 by $300 to $350. Increase line A02351 by $2,000 to $9,000. Increase line A02555 by $2,000 to $15,059. Increase line A03005 by $700 to $255,700. Increase line A03820 by $1,000 to $1,000. Increase line A01010.4 by $8,000 to $13,000. Increase line A06772.14008 by $3,000 to $45,500. Be it further resolved to enter the minutes of this proceeding the cover sheet of the 2023 budget indicating the 2023 levies to the general highway, road and lighting, Woodstock lighting, Hamlet sewer, on-site sewer, and water funds. Be it resolved to adopt the 2023 budget.
Second.
Discussion. I think that the town of Woodstock's budget should reflect our community and its priorities, and the budget should be clear. I'm proposing a substitute amendment tonight that is transparent and detailed. I've handed it out to all of the board members, and I've handed it out to you in public. The spending can be paid for simply by eliminating the supervisor's proposed salary increases for the following elected officials: town board members, the supervisor, the town clerk, the town justices, and by eliminating new staff hires and a part-time staff salary increase, both in the supervisor's office, and by eliminating a new staff hire in the assessor's office for revaluation that I believe should not be taking place right now. No salaries are cut, only increases are eliminated. The amendment also revises revenue projections upward toward in certain categories to reflect reality, such as the mortgage tax increase, which was misread by over $300,000 in projecting the mortgage tax increase at $250,000 this year. It is already over $570,000. There is a $200,000 plus amount of money that could be going to any of these things. So there are revenues that are coming into this town that are not being spoken about, that I'm speaking about right now. In return, the volunteer boards, the commissions, the committees will receive their needed funding to carry out the town's priorities for the environment, for the parks, for our quality of life, for human rights, for all Woodstockers, for housing, not just money for a few, but for all, and for our senior recreation teachers who haven't received money in 15 years, no increases, and for the court's mailing budget, which has been slashed mysteriously and mistakenly. These amendments won't fix everything, but they keep the budget under the cap. They reduce some of the unnecessary padding that needs to stop. And finally, it brings transparency to the town's budget. I believe these amendments are a good first step, and I look forward to discussing these and voting yes on these substitute amendments, which I have handed out.
Elena, do you want to add to that?
I second, I'd like to see, I'd like to hear more from Bennett about what he wants to bring to this, revised budget. So.
Laura?
I'm happy with the supervisor's proposed resolution on the table.
Gretchen? Second. All in favor?
I
Aye.
No,
No.
Thank you. So along with, one of the things we will be looking at
Bill, we can't hear you again.
that. How's that?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Thank you.
Okay. And we will look for ways to make the program even better. I will say that the senior rec program that Woodstock offers is totally unique. It's the only one, I believe, in the county. No other town pays anything for teachers. So we'll continue to strive to make that better. We also, this budget will include money in the, put it in the town board line that the town board can hand out to the various volunteer groups to start projects that they've proposed. So,
which is the $8,000.
which is the $8,000.
Which is a step forward.
no, it's done.
It's done.
It's done.
So with that,
Well, I
What's
think that-
done?
You get nothing.
I'd like to say,
No,
well,
that's not true.
it's not true.
yeah, I'd like to say
Okay,
something.
oh, hold on, Laura's got
If
the
I
floor.
say, okay.
Yes,
What I do want to say is, we're moving forward in some ways. The $8,000 for the volunteer boards, I believe, is a move forward. As far as the senior rec, I believe we should look into the senior rec. We should see more about it, more about the ideas that have been brought forward about can we increase what people pay, maybe have a cap for a month if somebody goes to a lot of classes. But there's a lot of progress I think can be made. So the fact that we're not making it right now doesn't mean that it can't be made in the future. So we do want to look at what's happening, and we do want to look at making decisions for the future.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
okay,
I'm either rude. It's
I
rude.
really
Okay.
think that everybody's minds were set before this meeting. And we shouldn't be moving forward.
Really?
okay. I'm gonna make a motion to adjourn. All in favor?
Second. Oh, who said, somebody second?
Yeah,
Besides me?
I did. Okay, Laura, all in favor? Aye.
All right.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay, then I can talk now, because it's over.
Thank you, Melanie.